Okay, so now I want to illustrate how to set up the analysis tool pack in a Mac computer. And so the way we do this is we're going to go to the online help for the Mac, and we're going to go directly to the online resources. When you click on the help there, there's an option to go online, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go directly online, and there we'll have instructions on how we actually set this up. So we're gonna just search for analysis tool pack, the keyword analysis tool pack, and that will bring us the link that we need. We need to find this link, and so when you click it, it's gonna open up a page where you have instructions on how to set it up using a software called StatPlus. And this software can be downloaded for free from the website of the company that sells it. They have a paid version that is the full version, but the free version has all the functionality that we're gonna be using. So we just click on this link to go to the website, Analyst Soft, and if you scroll down, you will find the download link there, and then we just click the download link. There are some tutorials that you can access on that website too if you're interested. And then we're just gonna open up the zip file, and so once we do that, it's gonna be available on our downloads folder in the StatPlus Michael thing, because I unzipped it. So I double click that, and then we can run the installer for the Mac. So we install it, it's opening the installing, and then once it finishes, all we need to do is to, as usual, drag the thing to our applications, to add it to our applications, and then once it's there, it's ready to be run. So it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna just scroll down, find that new software that I just installed. Is this one, StatPlus, right? So I'll double click it, and that will start it running. As usual, you get the warning that is downloaded from online. So it can automatically check for updates. I'm gonna say yes. It says we have a new version. So I'm gonna go ahead and install it, the update. Okay, so it's gonna install it and relaunch it. Okay, and then now it offers you to, if you wanna buy the thing. I'm gonna say not now. Okay, so that's all we need to do on this end. And since the thing is already launched, it's already running, so you just click on the little icon of the StatPlus, and that activates the menu, right? So this is the menu that we will be using, the ANOVA, etc. The ANOVA and the regression, these two are the ones that we're going to be using. As you can see, there is much more than that available, particularly if you buy the version, because a lot of the functionality here is not really enabled on the free version. But for what we need, linear regression and the ANOVA, the one-way, even the two-way is there. So that's all we're going to be needing. So I'm just going to be closing this browser now and moving on to Excel. Okay, so now that we have it all set up, I have here a set of data to use in ANOVA. We're going to compare the means for these three groups. We have an online, face-to-face, and hybrid. Let's assume these are grades, and that we are going to be comparing the average across these three different groups. So that's the way you have to set up your data. It has to be one column for each of the groups, and then you run your ANOVA. I'm gonna run the one-way ANOVA in this case. So I just click on the dock, on the icon for the StatPlus, and so that will activate the menu on the top. So I just go to the statistics menu and click on analysis of variance, which is what I'm gonna use now. Click on the one-way ANOVA, and then I have to indicate what's the range of data, so I can go back to my spreadsheet and select the data, and then I switch back to the window with the Alt Tab thing. I indicate that there is labels in the first row and hit OK. That's all we need to do. The software will automatically generate a new spreadsheet that is called StatPlus Mac Results. And then that spreadsheet will have the output for the analysis of variance. If you want to move it back to your table, I'm going to actually do that. I'm just going to copy and paste it back on my window if you want to. I mean, I kind of like to have it on the same thing, so I could just paste my output here and see it along with my data. Okay, so basically we have the same outputs that we have on the Windows version, and it has the p-value, f-statistic, everything is given there. So this is my p-value. My data is not significant with this super high p-value, obviously. My f-statistic is 0.63, etc. So in learning how to read that, you've got to go back to the resources that we have on the course website. But basically, what we need here, what we have here is we have the list of means for the different groups and the sample sizes, etc. So that's how you run it. It will generate this new spreadsheet that has the output of your ANOVA. That's all you need to do. I had also included on that same file some data to illustrate how you do the regression. And actually, this data is from the first of our interim assignment, and we're gonna do a regression to use as dependent variable GPA and Facebook minutes as our independent variable. So same thing happens. We click on the StatPlus icon so that we have this menu on the top, and then we hit statistics and we go to the regression part and click linear regression, which is the only option available on the free version. And then here we must indicate what is our dependent variable. This is the variable that we're trying to predict, the y. And so I just select the range and go back to that window. And then now I click on the independent variable thing so that I can indicate where is the range for my independent variable. And then I get back to that. Always select, you have labels in the first row because I have included the first row where the name of the variable is. So then you hit OK, and that will again generate a new spreadsheet with the output for the linear regression. And then this one has the residuals. It has a lot of information. To understand that, you need to read the other resources. That's basically how you use it in the Mac.